There might be super tiny little people, super tiny little people. You guys can cover. What's up, Pittsburgh?
I am.
Pittsburgh area. We're seeing you next Tuesday. Hi. You're one of the few cities that we've actually played in the past 10 years. But we're happy to be back. We love Pittsburgh. We got so many more songs left. And I'm already tired. Sucks we have 40. Yeah, I'm really bad at talking, so we're just gonna play more songs.
You don't get your hand on a swivel, and that's what you gotta do when you find yourself in a vicious fight.
How y'all doing? So cold, never done that before. Team inspired. Fucking go!
Give it up for Bandit. Those are our new buddies. Oh, special guys. Special guys.
Oh yeah.
I wish I was as energetic as Gene. We're running around without a shirt on. Being a bad man.
He works out, Mikey.
He works out. I definitely fucking don't at all.
For sure.
Anyway, we got more songs. We've only played 5 songs so far. We got like 20 left.
18 maybe?
18? Well, we're gonna get one on the way here.
Oh yeah. Can I get them involved?
Yeah, we can.
I think they want you.
They might know this song.
Animation?
No. We're not playing. Kool-Aid Man?
Oh, yeah! Shit, that guy's ready.
He was fucking ready. That says Kool-Aid Man. Okay, on 3?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go, or just 1, 2, 3, then go?
Go on, 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. What that guy did.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah! Do it better! Come on!
That was a great count.
There it is. There we go. You do it again. One more time. Yeah, do it again. One more time.
Thanks to the gentleman that helped us out. We appreciate you.
Shoot dang.
Shoot dang.
I'm really glad we do really short songs.
Yeah. it's
Looking
pretty
back
cool.
on it, it was a smart idea.
Yeah, good job.
How you doing?
This just turned into more of like a VH1 storytellers type thing.
The story of Bing Bong. Oh shit! The story of Bing Bong.
That shit didn't take. We have to do it again.
Yeah.
All right, let's do.
Oh yeah, we got a new album.
Oh shit!
It's called Distractions.
Good fight.
And we're gonna play some songs. So I can't talk
The
about
B-sides.
the B-sides only.
That's not true. That's very nice.
B-sides and rarities only.
All our songs are B-sides, let's be honest. Alright, 5, 4.
Okay, I'm cold. Let's do it.
Alright.
We're still working out the kinks.
I only cut out.
You cut out?
I'm good, we're good.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool. We'll be to see you next Tuesday show without something going wrong.
Yeah.
It's just Gwankle.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just one.
It's fine. Turn it on before you know it.
All right, yeah, let's do this guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See if I can grab a couple of hot dogs after this. Maybe a fucking chicken tender dinner.
That one guy was really into it.
Okay, he goes.
Oh boy, it's really quiet here. Crickets. Got a couple more songs. All of the bands have merchandise for sale. I think over here and back there. You get a couple extra dollars. Help one of them out. Sure, anybody would appreciate it. Send the people serving your merch and the lovely lady back here serving you the drinks and the Beyond Burgers and all that.
Fuck yeah.
And good for a little tip as well. It was very nice.
Are there hot dogs back there?
Beyond Burgers. But it was delicious.
Alright.
And she's very pleasant.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's fucking sick.
Fuck. Sick as fuck.
I thought you said let's fuck. I'm like, oh, well, I'm married, but.
Okay, this is another song that we play now.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
cool.
one.
It's one of them.
All right.
Put it on the right jigger on my jigger here, and then.
Yeah, there you go.
place is super cool. You guys got something really special here. I wish I had something like this in my city. This is great. Uh, 470, no, 2. We have 2 more, okay.
Actually, two.
Well, actually 2. Okay.
Here, take this bell. Okay, so you just answer before
somewhere.
Can I ask you the question?
Ken.
So far.
Do you know how to ask questions? I'm gonna stay on
I
this side.
just go, yeah, man. I've been playing in the band for like
In this tattoo magazine that used to be pretty prolific, the interviewer didn't show up for this guy's interview, for this tattooer, so he just interviewed himself and submitted it to the magazine. It was fucking,
That's
so
perfect.
funny,
That's
dude.
awesome. That's awesome.
Is this interviews himself? And he's a different name or just like
No, it's Chris or Chris O'Donnell, then Chris O'Donnell, and it goes back and forth.
Oh, that's awesome.
like a fucking psychopath.
He just typed it all out.
And it made it too. Like that's the best part.
Yeah,
Like, it
it's
made
so
it different.
funny, dude.
That sounds like some hard times type shit or
That's what
something,
we
you know?
did. Holy shit. Yeah, we should do that now.
Yeah, right.
Do it yourself.
Yeah, okay.
All right, round two.
Okay.
You recording? All right.
Are
All
we
right.
recording?
Yeah, that's why I was making that loud noise because it wasn't catching the tape.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so bitch. Okay, so we're here with Fox, vocalist. We'll see you next Tuesday. Got a couple questions. Lyrics.
Lyrics,
Yeah, so you and Drew were going through some stuff.
some stuff.
So, hence the name Distractions. Lyrics, the stuff that you're touching on, was it therapeutic to kind of get through? Was it stuff that like you dug deep and kind of, you know, wanted to kind of face it and kind of get some stuff off your chest?
It helped with coping. I had already kind of figured out how to cope with said things before recording, but definitely figuring out how to translate it into words helps a lot with coping with said things for sure.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I was trying to get back into screaming after so long, but I know you're in some bands, kind of here and there in between, but not
Had a couple
as-
bands, a couple recording projects, but nothing.
Nothing live or
Exactly,
right?
nothing. Well, Dead Church was live.
Dead Church did a few, yeah. Bore? Is it the other one?
Bore was just recording. But getting back into screaming has been incredibly difficult. Go through a lot of. I've been going through a lot of stomach issues that cause me to have severe acid reflux, which destroys my throat. But I've been trying to figure out ways to push through it, and it's been rough. And plus, my throat's just not conditioned from doing it, every night like how we used to. So it's been rough. It's crazy because we'll do these 3-day runs, and then by the last day I'll be fine. It'll be like back to normal. I can do it, but then we go home, and then we don't play shows for another month, and then I have to start it over again.
So you never fully get
exactly.
Was it hard recording Distractions? Because that was like
It was very hard. We'd have a time allotted to get X amount done, and I could only get like half of it done before my throat was like roached. It took a really long time to record the vocals for Distractions.
Luckily, you had a time like this. Drew was kind of
towards the end we had a deadline.
Okay.
Just to get everything, the ball rolling in terms of getting vinyl pressed and everything.
That's true.
And getting stuff mastered.
Right.
But before, we had most of the album that was already done by the time we actually had a deadline.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Cool. And then last but not least, favorite song to play live, new and an oldie.
New stuff. I don't know. I keep messing up the new songs a lot because I don't have them fully memorized yet. I don't know which one because we only play 4 of them live right now.
Right. Yeah.
This Happy Madness is a lot of fun to play live, just because it's really like energetic and real bouncy, and it's got a groove to it. But favorite song all time to play is This Time the Keys Are Broken, just because I just find it to be so like jam-packed and energetic that I just start bouncing around without even like thinking about it. It's great.
Yeah. That's usually when you're kind of going
Yeah,
haywire.
like I cannot stop myself from like
And then
Just
you're
going
22 again all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
exactly. Yeah, just for
around.
that song until the end, and then
you're
I'm like dead.
That's me, however.
Man, I still got 6 more songs to play.
So I like live when you go, we got 35 more songs.
Yeah,
People are like,
472 more songs.
the perks of a grind.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, man, that's everything.
Cool.
Thank you, dude.
You're not gonna hug? You're not gonna like hug?
We're not gonna break eye contact.
I will go over here.
Hopefully.
I'll go over here. Change it up.
Oh, yeah, back then again. Nice.
Alright, we're good.
Zach and John, they're cool. Do you remember Abattoir Murders?
Yeah.
That's them.
Oh, cool.
Hi.
How's it going?
What's up, man? This is our friendly Canadian. He's our #1 fan.
That's me. Yeah. Number one fan. From all the way here. No, actually, I think AJ that runs this place, he gave me an old show flyer of you guys. The old, the old green one I have with red lines up there. It's black and white, but it's from 2006 and it's got them on it. And Robinson and Circle of Dead Children.
Yep. That was probably where was the Circle of Dead Children show with you guys?
Shaw at VFW.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
The dude that owns this, AJ, he gave me a flyer with you guys on it at Robinson. I got it downstairs. I'll go there. Robinson, Circle of Dead, you guys.
They're probably gonna
and
start,
these
so
guys.
we should probably do
Yeah.
this.
Oh, this is weird.
You're
thing on
good.
this
Just
side. Am
go
I good?
ahead. Yeah.
Okay. You're all recording? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you can't really stop anyways.
Yeah, we'll figure it out there. Hi, Ryan.
How's it going?
Super duper.
Say
Hands
super
are
cold. Yeah, it's chilly in here. All right, we're here with Drew.
Hey.
See you next Tuesday. Guitarist extraordinaire. Right? What do they call you on the
I
street?
don't think so.
No?
I think they just call me a guitarist.
I think I just made that up.
Amateur.
Barely that.
Amateur.
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 Amateur. Okay, so we're hammering to question number 1. How was recording different from doing Parasite intervals since you programmed produced everything minus the vocals for this recording? Because back then, obviously, you recorded.
Yeah, I mean that's a really long answer. Obviously, Intervals and Parasite were both studio albums.
Right.
And then this was a home studio type of situation.
Right.
I mean,
Did you find it easier?
Well, I was writing it while I was recording it,
So kind of as you go.
so I felt like the outcome was more like thought out because I had more time to put it together,
Okay.
if you will. You know what I mean?
Your own
You know?
pace kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I get to record it and analyze it and then go back, you know, like when we were writing Parasite, for example, we wrote all the songs way before the record.
Right.
Well
Yeah.
before. And we had played them a bunch of times, but even still, when you're playing live and stuff, it's not like I'm paying attention to how close everything is, you
Right.
know, or how perfect everything is. You know, we knew the songs, we went in and did it, and then the producer that engineered it, you know, he's the one that like, you know, made the tones and drums and
Right,
you know, put
yeah.
everything together type of stuff, you know. So
Polish
like he
it
was
up.
the one that polished it.
Yeah, right.
Same with Intervals, you know, we wrote that mostly in the studio as a group, not as just me.
Right.
And then that was same thing, you know, we went into a studio, we wrote it with the dudes, Joe Sancata from Full Force wrote a lot, you know, like helped us
Okay. Yeah.
brainstorm and come up with goofy ideas
Right.
and try to push the boundaries and stuff. And then yeah, Distractions was just like, I did it while I was doing other stuff, you know. Like
Yeah,
I would
right.
be working and listening to music and writing and
Get inspired a little.
Yeah, exactly.
You did
So
during
it was-
COVID kind of thing? Is that kind of?
It was towards the end of COVID. It was actually
Okay.
coming out of COVID is when I started writing the record. But,
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, it was definitely more of it's just a different process, absolutely polarized process.
Right.
But I think I really liked it overall.
Like the
It
way.
satisfied my meticulous
Right. Yeah.
neuroses, I guess you could say. You know,
Yeah,
like
right.
I'm a perfectionist to some degree, and you know, when it came to like Intervals of Parasite, you know, afterwards, you know, you hear stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh crap.
Well, you have so much
You know.
time where you're like, guess I'll just leave that.
Well, like I hate the way that the guitars sound on Parasite. Like, they're just really thin. And,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
know, like I never liked them, and but that wasn't my control. Like you know, Andreas that recorded it felt, you know, he heard something different for our music and thought it would sound cleaner kind of thing, and he reamped all my guitar stuff through different amplifiers till he found something he liked.
Oh, so he doesn't like run it by you guys. He just kind of goes.
He just kind of was doing his thing. Yeah, well, you know.
Did you get to pre-listen to that before it got like sent to like, or was it just like?
It was kind of just we ran out of time because halfway through the recording we lost.
You lost it all.
We lost
I remember
it,
that.
so we had 2 weeks to finish it again. So like,
I forgot about
he didn't
that.
like my Rivera at all, and I loved it. He kept wanting me to back the gain down. I didn't want to. I kept sneaking it up. And then he just took my DI tracks and reamped it through a fucking Frankenstein. So if anyone wants to sound like Parasite, it's a Frankenstein.
I don't know what the hell that is. But
It was crank amplification. They made like random amps many years
Oh, so
ago,
it's like
and they made like a Dimebag Darrell signature called the Frankenstein.
oh, okay. Okay.
And, yeah.
That's all it is.
I didn't love it. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's the Parasite.
So that's one thing you changed on Parasite is just like
The guitar
overall,
tones.
overall
for sure.
guitar tone.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you were good with it.
I think so, yeah. I mean, drums sound great because Andreas is a drummer, so of course that
Oh, so
stuff
that was
sounded good, you know.
Primo. Yeah. I get you.
Is what it is.
So we're done now.
People like it. So that's
People
all
like
that
it. You're
matters.
still here. So going forward, if you guys like end up doing a second album after Distractions, is the recording process going to be the same?
Well,
Or is like James and Rick going to be a little more hands-on studio-wise?
well, we have a venture that we're already planning because I'm the slowest writer in the entire world. So I'm like,
Okay.
if we're gonna write another record, I kind of have to start soon. I made a promise with my wife that I would give her at least 6 months of me not writing.
Okay, it's fair.
Because I get very involved. You know?
Like hyper-focus probably, right?
Yeah,
It's like,
and like, you know, say I get out of work before her and I'm in the studio and I'm writing, and then she gets out of work and then we, you know, we want to make dinner and have like together time.
Right.
I'm still like in my head.
right.
And that was starting to she started getting sick of that, but
You're not fully giving your attention kind of thing.
yeah, it's hard to get out of an artistic mode.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
when you're in the mode of like writing anything really. I mean,
Yeah, no, for
poetry
sure, yeah.
or words.
Especially
or
when you're on a
painting.
roll with something, you don't
Exactly.
want to break that, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. So it was hard to pull out of that stuff. But anyway, so we James and I are actually going to go to the studio and record some live drums.
Okay.
On April 1st with Josh Schroeder.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Which this will come out after that, so it's no big deal. Because we're not really like telling people that right this second.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Jimmy and I are writing like just some patterns. We're just like, you know, grouping some blast beat patterns together. We came up with some random stuff. You know, we got another month. That's why we're taking March off from like,
Okay.
shows and stuff.
Okay, that makes sense.
And we're just gonna, you know, write some stuff. I'm gonna do like a sample pack as well, you know, so I could like play around with his live samples later and stuff if I wanted to like create new stuff. But it was an idea that actually he had originally. He has this project. I don't know if you know about Lust Hog.
Yeah.
So Lust Hog is Jimmy went to the studio, recorded some drums, sent it to the dude
Well, that's
from
something Rich was like.
Rich was on it, and then that Taka something, I don't remember his name, the dude from Gridlink.
Yeah.
So he sent him the drums, that dude put the guitars on it, and then they sent that to Rich, and Rich put the vocals on it.
Okay.
So it was like, I always thought it was kind of a cool process. So it's like, honestly, most of my writing starts with drums.
Okay.
Just because most of grind metal and stuff is rhythm based, you know.
Right.
So it was easier to like structuralize a song by writing drums first.
So kind of that's like the foundation.
Yeah. So I thought that might expedite stuff and also let Rick be involved too.
Yeah.
Because during the whole process of Distractions, like I had my stuff set up at my house. And like he had done some riffs and like sent me some tabs and stuff here and there, but you know, I think maybe like 2 riffs on the record are stuff that I ended up using that were ideas of his, or like just like random thoughts, I guess, you know. But overall, like it'll be cool to have him just like, here's some drums, man, record some shit, because he's got a little studio too.
Rick?
Yeah, and so we'll have these we're doing, I think it's like 17 songs we have together, and I don't know if it'll all come to fruition or not, but we're just gonna try it out and see what happens. So
17 kind of ideas of like new stuff?
Yeah, well, like I said, it's just structures. We're not like naming them or really anything.
yeah.
It's just like, okay, this is going to be blasting for 4, and then we're going to do some triple blasting,
Yeah.
and some, you know, feet work type of stuff, and then maybe like a little pattern. We're just going to try to, you know, him and I are just like keeping notes of like ideas of structures, and he's just going to go in there and lay some shit down, and then we'll just see what I come up with to put over top of it. Yeah.
No, that's it.
Yeah. So.
With that, would you look for someone to like do vocals on it, or
Well,
do
it'll
like
be Fox
instrumental?
eventually.
Fox,
Yeah, because it's gonna be See Next Tuesday stuff.
Okay, I see what you mean. Sorry, I got lost
no
on
worries,
this.
yeah, no worries. It'll be for See Next Tuesday, 100%. Yeah, so I mean, you know, who knows what I'll come up with on top of it, you know?
The night is young.
Yeah, exactly.
So they say.
Hopefully it takes me less time than a year and a half.
Or 15 years, really.
Yeah, well, I didn't start writing it until October of 2020, so I finished the record June 1st of 21. So,
Okay,
yeah,
it's not bad.
yeah,
A little chunky time.
yeah, decent chunk of time.
It was a lot of work though.
Oh, for sure. I can imagine.
Yeah.
Like, you listen to the album too, I'm just like, because like you listen to Parasitic, everyone had it, but I listened to Distractions like the day of.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many times, 20 maybe.
That's it.
And I know.
I expected it on like repeat.
Oh, it was on repeat, but then I had like other like.
You see these guys downstairs? They're really good.
I know. I was gonna try and catch them. But...
Yeah, we should probably hurry up. There's half.
We can do that.
Okay. Okay. And then so.
Bandit's downstairs, by the way.
Yeah,
For those that
dude,
are
they're
watching,
awesome.
they're really
Bandit.
sick. Check them out.
What got you into doing the little noise stuff? Because I know I used to see you guys a lot back then. There was none of that really
There was.
involved. Like all that
We used to have a Full Boss SB404. We did some sampling stuff and like some noise stuff. Honestly, yeah.
Shit, okay.
A little bit.
But now it's heavy,
Andy had it back by him.
Oh, maybe that's why.
And
I
then
just don't remember.
honestly, like I would say, come 2012 is when I started getting into recording.
Okay.
The first thing I delved into was electronic music.
Yeah.
I mean, not embarrassed by it, but I like Skrillex. But yeah, I got into like dubstep in the early 2010s, and
Yeah. Okay.
I've always liked industrial, you know, growing up with 9 Inch Nails,
Yeah.
MFDM, you know,
Right.
Skinny Puppy,
Yeah.
all that type of stuff. I've always liked that stuff. I feel like a guitar can only take you so far, you know, the electronic stuff is just such an endless beast.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Because the amount of
Black hole.
manipulation that is
Yeah.
available for synthesizing
Right.
is incredible. So yeah, I mean, I started doing that. I actually, if you're ever bored, I have a SoundCloud with a few tracks up there.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you later.
I like this. I love the intro stuff. Like the very first one when you guys played at Michigan there in that little.
I actually did like a pseudo cover of 8 Dead as an electronics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to hear.
And it's up on my SoundCloud. I mixed it in with some other stuff, but I pulled some See Next Tuesday stuff. And actually, weirdly enough, a pattern that I wrote in it was called Dead Meat, was the stuff that I used to do. And a pattern that I wrote in one of those older songs back in like 2013 is the rhythm in Hey Look No Crying.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went back and
It's weird how it kind of
Yeah,
back
full
around and
circle.
does something
Yeah.
cool.
And in 2016, I was playing gypsy jazz.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that
For people that don't
little,
know gypsy jazz.
it's like 1930s French swing jazz, pioneered by a guy named Django Reinhardt. Django Reinhardt. Yeah, he was missing these 2 fingers. So,
Love it.
I mean, literally would just be like shred plastic with just 2 little fingers.
That's
It was
crazy.
insane. Watch videos. There's black and white videos.
Old as it is, he's ripping on it.
Insane
wild.
stuff. But the end of This Happy Madness, that little guitar,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
not the mandolin part, but the little guitar lick that you hear in the background. That was something I wrote back in 2016.
Just let me kind of store it back there and just.
Yeah, just kind of resurfaced. Yeah.
That's cool.
It was supposed to turn into a bluegrass song, and it just had just too weird of a gypsy vibe to it, and I just never did anything with it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I like the ending of. I like the what song is that?
This Happy Madness.
This Happy Madness. Yeah. I don't have all the song titles like fully memorized. I know. I just go. I like
What kind
the
of
word.
fan are you, dude?
Shitty one, I'll tell you that.
I thought you were like our number 1. You're probably like 7.
He's Canadian, isn't he? No, I'm joking.
I don't know, Ty's pretty up there.
Is he?
As far as being our #1 fan.
He's up there.
He likes literally everything we post on Facebook.
He does.
You're slacking lately.
I know. Well, he has a kid. I'm acquainted to your kid, man. What do you like on this stuff?
Alright, let's get some questions going.
Okay, and last but not least, favorite song to play live from Distraction and the old stuff. I know you only play like 4 songs from Distraction, but what's one that kind of, you know?
Why Can't You Behave probably is the most fun that we're playing currently. Just because it's fucking hard as shit. And it's challenging to do. Like all of us still are like looking at each other on the stage and stuff. Like, you ready for this change? Okay, here we go. You know, so it's like it's fun, but it's fulfilling when we nail it.
Right.
Because that beginning section, the really fast beginning, it's all triplets.
Okay.
And just a 3 feel versus a 4 feel is foreign to people, so it was like kind of hard to get Jimmy into that mindset. But now that we're there, it's like we're all locked in, and it's very fulfilling to like be able.
Do you guys nail it usually live, or is there something?
We have been, yeah.
Yeah.
It was definitely rough at the Big Shitty Show.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. But yeah, no. Since then we worked all the kinks out for sure.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
Intervals. Probably, She Once Said I Was a Romantic is my favorite.
Okay, I think that's what Rick said too.
The one with slowed down ending kind of stuff.
Yeah,
You're a tree, you're a tree.
I think so. That or...
He probably said in the beginning.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
That's the one he said.
loves that.
Yeah, that's the one he said.
I love that song too. It's a motherfucker to play.
That's what he
all those triplets towards the end, like my forearm starts to get on fire, so I'm just like...
Yeah, now you got these...
But
just looking like Quagmire.
Once she said it was a romantic, it's just so spastic for just so quick.
Yeah.
And it's just like, slow down. It was just one of my, I love the juxtaposition.
That was Fox that said, you know, that was the one he liked doing too. I remember mentioning fast and then kind of slows down.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah,
It's
but...
got a cool ending too. And then Parasite.
I know you guys are kind of over it, or Rick and everyone.
Yeah,
like,
no, we just this tour we added
Vicious,
How to
right?
Survive a Vicious
Yeah.
Cockfight. That's probably my favorite on that right
Yeah,
there.
that's also what...
That one's really fun. Weirdly enough, I know it's a really short song. No, Pogonothropy.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's like a, what, 34-second or something? Or?
Yeah, like 30-ish seconds. It's really fun to play those hits.
Yeah.
All the blasting, and then it goes right into those hits. That's really fun.
That is fun.
Live.
Yeah.
A lot of energy.
Fox says he likes doing alpha. It's just a short, sweet little...
That's fun, and we do it right into She Once Said.
Oh yeah, and sometimes the first time I didn't even notice it when I was looking at my footage. I was like,
Are they done? Oh no.
still going. But yeah, that's it. That's it.
Hey, we did it. See you next Tuesday.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, that would be awesome, actually, dude.
That's a joke.
Joke turned not joke.
You want me to sit? You can sit. You can lay down, paint like one of the French girls, you know? I don't want to lay down. All right.
Just speak loudly.
Oh, okay. So we're working with an 89 camera here, James, you know?
That works for me. It's 3 years younger than I am.
3 years younger.
3 years younger.
Okay.
86.
You're 86?
Yeah. What are you?
88.
I'm 88 as well.
It's old too.
Just farting and old.
I'm already tired and you guys haven't even played yet. We're waiting for bed.
Are you staying here?
Yeah, I got a hotel.
Awesome.
Well, I was driving back from that.
Yeah.
I was like, now we got somewhere just to leave. So, okay, so James, or Drew wanted to do like 2 or 3 questions. So, I'm sure it's only short. Like, do you want? I don't know what Fox did with the reading Foxes. Apparently didn't report.
Oh, okay.
So, well, that works for me. Anywho, okay, so is it good?
You're good. I'm just rolling.
Okay, I'm ready to roll in, brother.
Edit everything out, yeah.
All right, we are here with James, Jimmy Blast Beats, right?
Yes.
That's the word on the street.
It is the word on the street,
He's,
and it's stuck now.
It's stuck. No, it definitely stuck.
It's stuck.
Yeah, like glue. Newest member of See You Next Tuesday, drummer. Alright, so how was it trying to learn Drew's crazy program drums for the live sets?
It is the absolute hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. It is a lot of it. Now that I know that we've discussed different bands that were influenced him to write this type of drumming for this record. Bands like Regurgitate, Weech Dude, some black metal parts. It's been difficult, but there's a lot of techie stuff, and there's just a lot of insane blasting. But it's been hard, but I've been able to nail
her down.
Yeah.
But you don't play a lot of the live stuff, the new stuff live.
No, we do four songs,
right?
Yeah, 4 songs right now, and then we are going to learn some more. Depending on, I think we're gonna kind of like put out like a poll of like what's your favorite song from the new stuff, other than the singles,
right?
And then kind of go from there and see what
the crowd wants.
Yeah,
the fans screaming.
I might be wrong on this, but Drew said that he never wanted to play this record in its entirety live. So, and it would be really hard.
There's some songs that are
quite the massive,
quite nasty, quite
yeah. And
I feel you.
So, but there's a couple more that I really like on here. What a Funny Girl You Used to Be. Is one of my favorites. I think because that has a really cool chant part at the end. And I want to do that. Have people come up,
like stage dive in and fucking like the back of the hardcore shirt, right? Where it was just crowding.
Exactly.
That's what we want. Like a throwdown shirt.
Yes.
I guess branching into that is there any songs you want to learn but can't because they're either too hard or they've been pushed aside that maybe just technically they've mastered it just yet or whatever, or maybe Drew doesn't even want to play them live, but you're like, fuck yeah, that'd be sick live.
We haven't. It would be songs off the new record, off Distractions, and
that's what I meant.
Not really like the cyber grindy songs that are real short. I think those we will incorporate at some point.
Okay.
Because I think those are super fun, and I think that the live aspect of those will be really cool to do.
Better than Alpha. It's only 5 seconds, right? So.
Yeah, I love that one.
It's so fun. You don't even catch it half the time.
I've been trying to talk Drew into it, but thinking of intervals is having an anniversary, and I would like to play.
More or like an entirety?
More of it, or it's an entirety.
And you gotta do the clock clicking for like 11 minutes.
Yeah.
Everyone stands there and
just
so
in
nice.
the set and tear down while that's happening.
Yeah. I think you guys make shirts that says sorry for the clicking, just like a clock on it. Sorry for all the clicks.
Sorry for the clicks. But yeah, to answer your question, like we haven't really discussed it much, but there are some songs that are pretty technical, but there's nothing that I'm not willing to learn.
Right.
Just give me a chance and a go at it, and we'll see how.
An honest effort, see what happens, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's cool. Last but not least, thoughts on the comeback and being in a band you grew up listening to.
Thoughts on the comeback? It's very awesome. I'm glad that it's happening. Knowing that it was happening in 2015 and sporadically in between was fun to know. I never got to see any of that in between. The last time I saw See You Next Tuesday was the tour they did with August Burns Red and From the Second Story Window. So 2008.
Oh, I was gonna say for their right.
Yeah, they did. They came through Columbus, where I'm from, and played, and it was awesome.
That was when Intervals kind of dropped, right?
Yeah, right around that time. And
it's a good chunk of time. It's a good chunk of time.
It is a good chunk of time. And to answer your second part of your question of being in a band I grew up listening to, it's awesome. Being in the Heartland back in the day and doing Weekend Warrior stuff with them all the time was like the most fun. So
Right.
I'm just happy to be part of it.
Yeah.
I'm just happy.
For sure. I can see that.
Andy's got, Andy's shoes are
Big
to fill.
Big
so
shoes, yeah.
It's just been awesome. So,
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
yeah.
I've seen that a couple times with some bands. You know,
What?
they pull some people that have been listening to them like for a while beforehand, before they get back together, or just like it just happens.
Yeah.
That a drummer, for instance, like Clayton Holyoke from like Norma Jean and shit like that. You know, he joined Eat It and he like grew up listening to them. I think that's kind of cool too. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
especially for you, man. You know, it's like shit. That's so fucking.
They
like,
asked a couple of people before me, and then Rick saw me post something that made him laugh,
Yeah.
and then he was like, "That's the guy. That's the guy."
That's awesome.
And
That's
I'm really
awesome.
glad he.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's-
dude.
I think you're a great fit for it, man. Sick.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Cool, man. That's it.
Awesome.
I mean, some are
I know, dude.
bad, but like I said, roast. Okay, this is short.
Good to
I know
go.
Drew said he wanted like a couple questions each. You're good to go?
Yep.
All right. We're here with Rick, bassist of See You Next Tuesday, and an OG member, right? Or second
bass player.
Second bass player. But you didn't play any recordings, right? You played kind of an in-between
Yeah, that's how it was worked on.
summer sampler and Parasite kind of thing, was that? Like, yeah.
I came. So the summer sampler came out and I joined shortly after.
Okay, yeah.
Then I left right before Parasite.
Right before. Before Bear 2?
Yep.
Before Bear, okay.
Yeah.
So you kind of stumbled off, okay. Alright, so from playing in the band live only back in the day, what's changed now that you're back in the band?
My back hurts.
That's a good point.
That's it.
That's it. It's hard to be energetic on stage, you know what I mean? When you're fucking...
Oh, you just do it anyway.
Yeah, you pay the consequences.
Exactly.
But is it kind of funny that you didn't, like, you played in the band but not in any recordings, and then Distraction came out and you're also, like, because Drew produced it all?
It was just easier for him to do it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know for sure.
Like, if he's already writing the riffs, he's got his recording rig at home.
Yeah, it's so easy, like everything.
Yeah.
It's
So,
all,
like, why
okay.
drive out, learn the riffs, and then go back record it when he can just record it himself?
You just learn whatever you play, basically.
Yeah, way easier that way.
Yeah.
I mean, most bands do it at this point.
I mean, it's 2023, right? I mean, not sitting in a room anymore.
Fucking why make it hard?
Yeah, that's cool. You probably who wants to be in a recording studio too, anyways, right? Like,
I'd rather sit in my house.
you're reaping the benefits. You just lie, just get the fucking,
This is good stuff. I mean,
Yeah, it's a good
I
shit.
still gotta learn the songs. I still gotta play the songs.
Yeah, right.
So, and if he's got like everything set up, he's going. Why get in the way?
Lay out the template for you. Just kind of you just go with it,
I
right?
just gotta learn the songs. It makes it easy.
Yeah. That's awesome. So how hard or easy was it to learn the bass that Drew recorded for Distractions? I know he like.
Oh, the new stuff's
everything.
so much easier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's like
Okay.
That's why I take my breaks in the set. Like those songs are so much easier.
So like Parasite stuff and like interval stuff is harder.
The interval stuff is nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a musician. I don't know, but I like
Oh.
James was saying the drums was hard.
Yeah,
and,
for James
like,
it's a
and
bigger
stuff
step
like
up.
that.
But like for me, the bass parts are so much easier.
Wow. Okay.
Like they're set up more like traditional roles of like bass and guitar a lot of times. So it's whereas
okay,
Parasite
so
intervals, it's like okay, we're doing these runs. Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. And then that was Travis on both of those, right?
Yeah, he played on those
Yeah.
recordings.
Okay. I thought it was kind of like neck and neck. They're all kind of difficult. You know what I mean? Because
No.
so the Distractions actually the easiest stuff to play.
Yeah,
bass wise.
intervals is the hardest stuff to play. Parasite's easy because like when those songs are written, I was in the band for most of it, so.
Oh, so you kind of already have.
So
maybe a
most of
little
it's
bit.
all muscle memory.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, that's.
There's only a handful of songs that are on that record that I wasn't like present for.
Yeah, because I've seen live footage of Bear playing, and he's screaming and he's doing vocals with Parasite songs.
Yeah.
So that's and there's
Yeah, I mean,
like
Bear
5 or 6 of them.
left
So
2 weeks before they went to the studio for it. So
right, yeah,
They're pretty much ready to rock.
So they're ready to roll. You kind of dipped up,
Yep.
still in, and you already had kind of
Yeah, I already had left a few months prior.
Yeah, and you already had kind of Parasite songs in your
Yeah,
back pocket,
I mean,
kind of.
I'm
You're
pretty
like, oh,
sure
you've seen it in 15 years. I mean,
Yeah. I think I could always play Ain't Dead just from memory, never having to think about
yeah.
it. I played that song so many times.
I was gonna say it's probably beat to death.
It's so easy. Like I just at this point.
Play in your sleep, eh?
Yeah.
Last question is favorite song from Distraction and old stuff to play live. That's a new set.
New songs. Hey, look. Or no, I'm sorry. Why Can't You Behave? That's
Okay.
the crusher. And then old stuff. I don't know. We put Vicious back in the set list. That's a lot of fun to play.
Oh, did you guys? Did you
Yeah.
play it tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice. Love that song. So that's the one that you like now?
It's
So
fun.
it-
Like just, it's a hammer. It goes real fast.
It does go fast.
But it doesn't, so it's sick.
It's just like a burst of energy and then
Yep.
we're done.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like I said, in the beginning, that's the fucking hard one.
In the beginning, oh, okay.
I dread that every time it comes up. Like every time I play it clean, it's such a good flex for me.
And nobody notices it, like,
Yeah.
Okay, you're like,
it's
I'm
not
gonna-
for them, it's for me.
it's for you, it's a self-goal, you know?
There's
You're
one
like,
specific run in that song where it's like, if I get it clean, I'm really happy.
you're sleeping good tonight. That's awesome.
Because it is hard.
Is it like the whole song, or is there like a certain part that's kind
The
of
whole
like
song's
hangs
hard,
around?
but
Yeah.
that one part is like, it's just physically tough to play on a bass.
Okay.
Because like, the scale's so much bigger.
Right,
I have
right.
small hands, so it's like, you gotta make it work.
Make it work with my little hands. Cool,
Got some
man.
tricks, so.
Yeah, that's cool. That's it. Short and sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, man.
Alright, I'm gonna start warming up.